Marriage. Marriage is one of the biggest commitment anyone can make. Just 20 years old, maybe you are planning or considering marriage already. But here's the truth. Marriage is not just about love or attraction. It is about responsibility, about compromise and building a shared value. In life, there's something we call wisdom, and sometimes it is believed that wisdom does come with age. Because as you age, as you grow old, your life experience will touch you one or two things which become a wisdom. Sometimes you can be blessed divinely with wisdom. But one thing we need to understand is that when it comes to marriage, it has nothing to do with age. It's about your readiness. If you are mature enough, it can be a maturity in the sense that are you mentally ready to go into this long-term commitment, because this is the only institution that you get your certificate before you even start the course. In marriage, your age is not even a thing, because you can be 25 years, you can be 20 and be ready mentally, emotionally, financially to get married. And you can be 30, 35, even 40 and not still be ready to commit to a relationship because you are not ready mentally, financially, and all sorts of those things like that. Yes, for 20 years of age, I would think maybe you're too young if we have to look at it quote unquote, but there are a lot of 20 years that are already matured mentally when it comes to marriage. And that is what we're going to discuss today. Are you ready for marriage? Are you actually ready to take on this commitment? Let's dive into it. This is the Readiness, where idea intersect, perspective expand. So today I'm going to be going through a self-check. You should honestly ask yourself before saying I do. This isn't about scaring you. I'm not trying to scare you. It is about helping you prepare for one of the most important decisions of your life. Before we dive in, let me ask you, what's one thing you believe everyone should have figured out before marriage? Drop it in the comment section below. I would love to hear your thoughts on this one. So let's start this way. First, let's talk about emotional readiness. Ask yourself, can I handle conflicts constructively? Because marriage isn't always peaceful. What matters is, can you talk through frustration without yelling, without shouting down or walking away? Do I know myself well enough? Because if you don't understand yourself, or if you don't understand your triggers, your insecurity, your needs, your partner also will struggle to understand you too. So, am I ready to prioritize we over me? Sometimes marriage means that you will sacrifice. And that's a question for you. When you get into disagreement, do you tend to argue or walk through it? Let me know in the comment section. I'm curious. Second, let's go to your financial readiness. Money, one of the leading causes of conflicts in marriage. Ask yourself, can I manage finances independently? If you can't handle your own bills, how will you handle shared one with your spouse? Am I ready to combine finances responsibly? Marriage means shared account, shared debt, shared decision. Would you prefer joint account with your spouse, a separate account, or a mix of both? Type your answer below. I want to see where people stand on this one. Number 3, let's talk about your values. What do you value? Do I know what values are non-negotiable for me? Maybe it is faith, maybe it is honesty. Can I, and I mean you, respect differences in beliefs? Because no two people are alike. Here's the engagement point. If you had to choose just one, if you had to choose just one value that must align in marriage, what would it be? Is it going to be faith? Is it going to be trust, family vision? Put your answer in the comments or in the chat below, okay? Let's go to number 4. Strong marriage are built on strong skill. Are you ready to communicate openly and honestly? Can you forgive and move on? Do I actually understand what healthy boundary means? Here is a challenge for you. Think of the last time you had a conflict with someone. How did you handle it? Will that same approach work in your marriage? I love to know your answer. Number 5, your life goals and your vision. You say in marriage, it's not just about love, it is about direction. Where are we going? What do I want personally in the next 5 to 10 years? Does my partner share or support this vision? Am I ready to grow together rather than to grow apart? The question is, do you think couples should figure out their career and life goals before marriage, or discover them along the way as they go on? So, responsibility. Number 6, which is going to be the last one, is going to be your responsibility and commitment. How responsible are you? Are you ready to care for someone else consistently? Can you handle a life's practical challenge as a team? Are you mature enough to make long-term commitment? And this is going to be a quick engagement check. What's that one responsibility you think people underestimate when entering marriage? Is it going to be their bills or their shore? Is it going to be emotional support? Comment your answer below. Now, let's look at this closing reflection. Let's reflect, okay? Here is the checklist: emotional readiness, financial maturity, share value, and the relationship skill, align life goal, responsibility. I want you to check. Ask yourself this: do I love myself enough to love someone else as well? Am I married for the right reason? Can I commit even when life isn't perfect? If you can answer yes to most of these questions, you are on the right track. But if not, it is okay. Marriage is not a race, it is a preparation. Now, I want to hear from you. Which of these 6 areas do you think people struggle with the most before marriage? Comment below, share this episode with your friends, and let's start a real conversation about what it means to be ready for marriage. Thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss more deep conversation like this.